With over 69,000 hotel rooms and other hotel-related attractions, Cuba's tourist sector looks at further growth in the future.
This year, the tourist sector will invest over $3 billion in new hotels and business projects.
Tourism is one of Cuba's major hard currency sources. Government officials estimate nearly 5 million foreign visitors are expected to travel to the island this year, which could add over $3 billion to the economy. And just this month, the Ministry of Tourism announced that 2 million have already traveled to the island. But the U.S. is trying to hurt Cuba's tourism sector following the enforcement on May 2nd of Title III of Helms-Burton Act, also known as the Libertad Act. The action allows lawsuits against companies operating in properties owned by U.S. nationals that were confiscated by the Cuban government in the 1960s. Spain has rejected the move and has expressed the U.S. administration that it will continue to work in favor of political and democratic reform in Cuba.
The Spanish government is taking actions through the European Commission to protect the interests of our companies from these U.S. measures.
Spanish business entrepreneurs attending the tourism fair welcome their government's position.
It is important to have the legal support of the Spanish government against an extraterritorial law which is senseless and is not valid out of the U.S.
The Geneva-based Kempinski Hotel Group manages a facility in Havana which ranks second on the U.S. blacklist of Cuban tourist companies banned for American citizens.
So of course it has an impact because people don't know if they can travel to Cuba or if they can come to the hotel. So it has of course an impact. But as I said, we're still receiving and welcoming guests.
The tourist fair, dedicated to the 500th birthday of Havana City, with Spain as guest nation, served as a meeting point for foreign entrepreneurs to ratify their interest in doing business with Cuba. Amidst financial and economic tensions and the uncertainty caused by the strengthening of the U.S. trade embargo, the Cuba's tourist sector is promising foreign investors legal guarantees and new business opportunities. Luis Chirino, CGTN, Havana.